everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to an extra video that I'm doing on my channel, especially for a lovely little cozy fantasy literary magazine that is coming out very, very soon. I was reached out to the folks at Wyngraf, which is a lovely, as I said, cozy literary magazine, and they reached out to me to do a review of their very first issue, which is coming out very soon. Let me see if I can try make this not so bright. I'm so excited about it. So what this video is going to be is me reviewing it, actually reading it and reviewing it. I have yet to really look at anything other than the title page, which is absolutely gorgeous. I do not know who did the art of the front, but I assume it's in here somewhere. Cover art by Samara Ligia. And so I'm ready to dive in. But yes, if you guys want to check out Wyngraf, definitely do. I will leave all their information in the down bar, and thank you to Wyngraf for reaching out and thinking of me to do this review for this lovely, lovely cozy fantasy magazine. I'm so ready to dive in. So what I know about Wyngraf is that it is a writer-submitted literary magazine where they do pay their authors, and they publish, I believe, flash fiction and short fiction as well. I believe they have all their information on their website as well, and if you're interested in writing for Wyngraf, they are currently accepting flash fiction, and I believe they're going to reopen their short fiction submissions for the fall. I think they're going to open it up in the fall. I could be wrong though, so don't quote me on that, but I am so excited. This has 9 different stories in it, and they all center around cozy fantasy. Now, you guys know I recently have been on a dive of trying to find out what other cozy fantasy books since I read Legends and Lattes. The lovely folks at Wyngraf saw how much I loved Legends and Lattes and just loved the idea of cozy fantasy, and so they reached out, which I'm so excited about. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna treat it kind of like a reading vlog on its own. Either way, I'm very excited, and you guys are gonna come along with me. So we're just gonna get reading, I think. We're gonna dive in, and we're gonna start with the letter from the editor, which is, well, it gives us right off the top a definition of cozy fantasy. So it says, what is cozy fantasy? As the old joke goes, ask 10 readers and you'll get 11 different answers. Then it kind of breaks down all those different answers, and then it kind of gives you a lay of the land of like what kind of stories we're gonna get. And they mentioned Travis and Baldry's high fantasy, low stakes. They mentioned Legends and Lattes in here. Incredible. I'm so ready. So this is what I'm gonna do. You guys are gonna come along with me, and it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. So I'm so ready. So when it comes to reading Wyngraf and really getting into it and experiencing the cozy fantasy vibes that you really want to get from like the word go, there are a few options, of course. I really prefer these main two that I will feature in this video. I definitely am a purveyor of reading your cozy fantasy in bed, wrapped up in your cozy blankets at the end of a long day, or like me, just on a random weekend day that wasn't too long and was full of reading. I just wanted to keep reading, but this time I wanted to really get into the cozy vibe. So I pulled a friend of mine, Frederick the sheep, and he likes to get cozy with me, and he's gonna be my, armrest best friend here. And I also got an old friend who's as old as me. I got Cola, and I got my giraffe George as well. And we are just gonna get all cozy and ready to read. And of course, what better way to wind down your day than with some cozy fantasy? However, of course, there's also something to say about waking up in the morning and starting your day with a cup of coffee and perhaps a sweet Danish or two, like you were, I don't know, Thimble from Legends and Lattes. I'm not really branching out. I bought some croissants at the grocery store, and that's what I'm going with here, but I thought it would be really nice to start my day with reading a couple more stories in this lovely, lovely volume, and I think that you guys would really enjoy it as well. There is also, of course, the option of going outside and enjoying this in a park or in a cafe somewhere. but we just had a really large storm this week, and so it is currently cold and still pretty snowy where I am. Yes, it's April. Yes, we had a snowstorm halfway through April, so maybe this cozy fantasy is exactly what I need to help me escape the snow. Even though there is a story in here that is set in a blizzard. So that is why I'm not going outside today to read this, but I think it could be an excellent choice going out into the world if it's warm where you are. But yes, my top two, definitely reading in bed or cuddled up on a couch with a nice coffee and a delicious breakfast and some cozy fantasy, of course, on the side to start your day. Hello, friends. All right, I'm a couple stories into Wyngraf, and I'm just living my very best life. This is lovely. From a story standpoint, just wonderful because it's, again, soft, cozy fantasy, little just snippets of people's lives in the middle of an adventure or, you know, a family dispute, that kind of a thing. And it just has that cozy, soft vibe going on, and I love it so much. From an editing standpoint, because I am an editor, this is expertly edited. I love it. I love the way that it's put together. It is seamless and professional and just fantastic. I'm really enjoying this. So just thought I'd pop in with that little update, but I'm going to continue enjoying myself in this story that I'm currently in, and we're gonna have the greatest morning. I've already finished my breakfast and I'm almost done my coffee, but I can say 10 out of 10 way to spend a Sunday. All right, my lovely friends, that brings us to the end of this reading vlog. I'm gonna sit back down in front of my bookshelves for this, but that brings us to the end of it because I finished up reading through the literary magazine Wyngraf, and I think it is just absolutely fantastic. Each of the stories is so unique on their own, and I love the way that it's put together because it really does like encapsulate all of what the cozy fantasy genre or like sub-genre it is. And like in the editor's note that Nathaniel put together, you get so many different answers when you talk about cozy fantasy. So having this literary magazine put together with all of the different stories that really focus on different aspects of what cozy fantasy could be, whether that is the lush writing of something like J.R.R. Tolkien in the Shire, or something where you literally have like a little bit of a family dispute, or you're dealing with a bakery, or just what have you, going on a little adventure. I just really, really, really enjoy it. And I think this is like the epitome of why I love fantasy so much, is because you have so much variety, even in just a tiny little slice of a sub-genre like cozy fantasy. So I think you guys should check out Wyngraf. Please check out the links down below. Go look at their socials, go check out their website, and if you are at all inclined, pre-order their ebook or set an alarm so you can buy the print copy on the day that is released, which I believe is May 1st. I will correct myself on the screen if that is incorrect, but thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Wyngraf for sending me a review copy, because that was just the most delightful way I could spend my Saturday night and my Sunday morning. Just fantastic. Highly recommend it, my guys. I will chat to you guys in another video very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading some cozy fantasy.